Welcome to TypeBook. We are Chris and Rose, INTJ and INFJ. We are cataloging a variety of people based on their Jungian psychological types and their MBTI four-letter abbreviations. Please consider liking our videos and subscribing to our channel and engaging with us in the comment sections. We would like to get the word out about our project here and what we hope to accomplish. Today we are taking a look at Kate Winslet at the request of a viewer.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yep.
But you look not only younger, but better than
love you! I love him.
It's a good...
I actually really love you. Can I tell you why I love you?
Why?
Because so far everyone has said, well, Leo looks completely different, but you look exactly the same. And I'm like, oh,
No. You look more, you know, your hair
Say
colour,
it.
everything's sculptured.
oh, I love you! We love him. Don't we love him? We love you.
So what is the secret to your success? 15 years later.
No idea. I mean, I think, you know, when I first saw the 18-minute thing that they'd cut together...
Yeah.
Of the movie in 3D. I was
Yeah.
so excited and I thought, oh my God, you know, this is actually going to be quite a laugh, you know, having not seen
All
it
right,
for
stop.
15 years.
Okay.
And
I wish we'd seen this first. Like the first clip we saw.
You mean when we were taking a look at her a while
Yeah.
back?
This one wasn't that easy, was it?
No. I think because she usually comes across as more serious.
Yeah, she's quite an aggressive one. And she kind of reminds me of one of the ESTJs in our playlist. I don't know if they're like similar age or something, but... Or the accent, or the region they're from, I'm not sure, but like something's confusing me and making me think. But here she's, you know, you can see the FE.
Yes, the FE is very obvious here.
Yes.
It's just bubbling over.
3, 2, 1, go.
I sat there and I was like, you know, on go the glasses, and up comes this image of Leo and myself, and I just went, oh my God, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop, oh my God, make it stop, switch it off, turn it down, somebody, turn it down, oh my God, we look appalling. Leo looks like a sort of skinny 15-year-old.
Yes.
And I just do look very, very different. I think my as you say, my face shape is completely different. I don't know. My features seem older. You know, and I didn't think that
All right,
when I
stop.
imagined myself in my kind of.
This is FE drama right here. We talk about FI drama all the time on our channel.
Yes.
Yeah, and again, it's probably FESE drama, right? It's like the double barrel shotgun.
Yes, it seems to be the way, doesn't it? Feeling always like teams up with sensing, well, extroverted sensing.
Okay, this is what I think of when I see this type of FE drama. It's like it slaps you on both sides of the face. You get one slap on one side and a slap on the other. You know, it just hits you.
It's not shy, is it?
No.
And maybe it is the SE that kind of gives the outward expression of it, because I don't know, the SI people, they just seem so much more like cool in this way. They're not outwardly dramatic so much, it seems to be.
Yeah, and
Maybe
it's
they're
an
more
interesting.
passive aggressive, I don't know.
It's an interesting study if anyone would want to look into this. But if you compare FESE drama with, let's say, FISE drama, so like the ISFP, even ESFP to a degree, it's interesting difference.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you think about it, ESTP, ESFP, ISFP, they all collectively get along and enjoy each other's drama. So in a way, it's kind of SE drama in a strange way.
Right, exactly.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Of later 30s, when I was 21 years old, you know, I think when you're younger, you imagine yourself kind of really looking old and wrinkly and kind of past it.
Yeah.
And now, you know, I can sort of look in the mirror and go, 2 kids, not bloody bad.
You could play your younger sister.
What?
You could play your younger sister from the original Titanic.
So I actually heard it the first time around. Just say it again.
But we thought, I watched it with my girlfriend afterwards, we discussed it, so maybe that was just an interpretation of that character, because you are a good actress and you can kind of morph into different things. Or was that not the case? It was just you looked like that at the time?
It was just I looked like that at the time, and I look like this now. Yeah, it is weird. It is like somebody saying, okay, you know that home video we made of you 16 years ago that took 7.5 months to make? Well, we're going to bring it out again, and we're going to ask everybody to watch it.
Yeah, there's something about this one that does confuse me. And I think it's the TEFE thing. It's like a similar expression of opposing functions. For instance, in an ESTJ female, they would have TE first. And they have that kind of like bish, bash, bosh, tell you how it is kind of way of dealing with people. And so does she. It's almost like she's a bit more TE, but she's kind of using her FE to do the same tasks, and therefore she's looking like she's more TE when she's not. She's just a more assertive kind of FE person. And, we've spoken about this. The sort of more aggressive ENFJ type. Sort of like Kendall Jenner, really. She's definitely closer to Kate. 3, 2, 1, go.
And the biggest grossing home video.
The biggest grossing home video, and they're going to premiere it at the Royal Albert Hall. It was like, oh my God.
3D, what does it bring to the film? Because the film was a very big classic film almost immediately. What adds to it now? And also I've got to talk about, there is a nude scene. Everybody has said, I'm going to see Titanic, and it's in 3D.
Dreading that, I know.
Well,
I haven't seen the nude scene in 3D. Have you?
Yes.
Is it all right?
It's beautiful.
You paused.
It's beautiful. No. Do you know what it is? Because everybody, at certain points in the film, when you're watching it in 3D, you're watching it and then you go like that with, okay. So it's okay, it's better. It's definitely better with the glasses on in the 3D.
2 boobs, 4 boobs.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's... I will say this. It does look incredible. The piece that I've seen, it looks amazing. I mean, there's a sequence in the engine room after the ship has hit the iceberg, which is so amazing.
Yeah.
And it really does bring it to life even more
than
it does in the original.
Okay.
This is just a very small thing to point out, but she was going on and just talking, and he, in the meantime, was asking her a question. And then she heard it, but then it was like it took her a minute to catch up. Then she said, oh, I heard it, or she answered the question then, which I think is interesting because this is something that I do too as an INFJ. There's like this delay in hearing. And I've spoken about this before, but I was actually accused by someone of like having a hearing problem because they'd ask a question and I would say, huh? Or I would talk and then it was like it would be like a very delayed hearing of the question. I heard it, but I couldn't process it immediately. So it's just an interesting little thing that I've noticed with ENFJ and INFJ. And I'm sure there's probably some other maybe high FE types. I'm not quite so sure, but it's just a little interesting thing. This little delay when someone asks a question. If we're already talking, it's like we hear it, but then, and then you talk about the buying of time to even think about the question. So I think that's why when people would ask me a question, sometimes I'd say, huh? I heard them. I heard exactly what they were saying, but it was almost like I learned to do that as a way to buy time or something. I mean, that's not what she's doing here, but yeah, there's definitely a slowness in this regard.
TI people definitely do this. Like a lot of types do.
I just wanted to share this quick clip of Kate Winslet from when she was much younger. I notice a strong similarity to Celine Dion. And here, she's very serious. I think we used a clip of Celine Dion when we did we use that when we did the typing one of her as a younger woman?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, yeah.
Yeah, and I just think that there's a direct comparison here, and you had said earlier that you had a little trouble with her. This one, she's definitely more serious. But I just only want to show this clip because she reminds me so much of Celine Dion in her younger years, so.
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the last one, she's a bit more assertive, and that could fool people. 3, 2, 1, go.
were making it, did you have the sense, no pun intended, that you were making a really fine motion picture?
Yes, I think so. I mean, it certainly felt very, very good at the time, very positive, very strong, and we were all really enjoying doing it, which I think is really important and certainly does add to the finished product. If you have a lot of good feeling, everybody feels comfortable and feels happy and kind of free enough and secure enough to make mistakes and things, and to be able to laugh a lot is important too, and we had all of that feeling in a wonderful British crew, fantastic British crew, and of course we had Ang Lee, who was just a wonderful director, very delicate and subtle, very gentle man. It was brilliant. It was.
Ang Lee, I'm told, would start
Right,
every
stop.
days.
Yeah, wow.
And then you...
She's almost like a different person here.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Didn't you make a point, though, in the Rose Leslie video that we did, that you do think that there's sometimes a cultural
Yes.
influence on the ENFJ?
The American English thing.
Right.
She sort of does remind me of Sophie Turner a little bit here. It's just more English. There's a certain, like, reservedness that British people have, I think. And, I mean, she's obviously grown into a much more assertive kind of person, obviously.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell.
Remember, each video is not a comprehensive analysis. If you want to know more about a specific psychological type, check out the playlists, where we have unique takes for each person.
Here are some suggested playlists for you to watch or other relevant videos.